All right, good morning, everyone. All right, good morning, people. Maya, you're still sleeping. I'll stay you this morning. All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday learning session. As always, this morning is Tuyi on the call. Let's be sure first too. Tuyi's not here. Okay. Okay. Let me, Tomisi, please, maybe just give us a pep talk around this learning session for the month of July while I try and get through to Tuyi. Thank you. Tomisi.
All right, thank you, Ayotunde. Good morning, guys. Trust you are having a wonderful day. So for this, for month of July, we have some topics that will be, treating for our Tuesday learning session, and to kickstart the first session, I'm sure we all got the mail. We'll be discussing the topic Metaverse. I'm sure, I don't know, but I'm sure that most of us must have heard of Metaverse at some point or the other, whether it's through Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Don't mind me. Or, just randomly online, talking about what the new face of things within the web space is, right? Which is what we'll be highlighting and discussing this morning. And yeah, our facilitator once again is Olatuiyi Badijo. Please welcome Tuyi. Hi, Tuyi. Good morning. Is he on the call now?
I don't see.
Or has it gone into the metaverse? Okay, I guess we just have to give him some more time. Let me see if I can reach him on mobile.
I've decided that I'm not doing threads. I just don't want to. All the social media, every new one, I'll be joining. I'm tired. I don't. If Twitter was the last one for me.
All right. Yeah, I think Tuyi, good morning. All right, please quickly set up. While we're waiting for Tuyi to set up, we have two new joiners in the building. Jemima, who just spoke, telling us she's never joining trade, and we have Joseph. Joseph, come and show your face to everybody. All right, so this is Joseph in the flesh. Say a few words.
Morning.
All right. All right. Thank you, everyone. Tuyi, over to you. Take it away.
Yes. So good morning, everyone. Sorry about the slight delay. It was internet was falling this morning. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Hello. Yeah, can you see my
Yes, we
screen?
can.
Okay. Sure. Start now. So they are talking about. So good morning, everyone again. So they are talking about the metaverse. So like, what do you know about the like? What do you think about the metaverse? What do you know about the metaverse so far? Anyone? Like, does anyone has any idea what the metaverse is? Let me see in your bank. Um,
Please mute.
so,
Someone's Mark Zuckerberg's house. Okay, they say it's Mark Zuckerberg old. Okay.
play a short video for the introduction.
Hi, Tui, we can't hear you. Tui,
Hello to you. We can hear you. Yes, but I think it's a bit faint. You might want to turn off your camera and just
I can't hear
present.
you. Let's play the short production video to the metaverse.
Yes, we can.
Can you guys? Can you? Yes, good morning.
Yes.
all right, Tui, please. We will present for you. I think you just leave the presentation, right? So that you help you save bandwidth. So stop sharing and just you can turn off your video as well. Thank you. Just go ahead. All right, Tui, you can go ahead.
So can you hear me now?
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
So please play the video.
This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination. You can do anything. Go anywhere. Like the vacation planet. Surf a 50-foot monster wave in Hawaii. You can ski down the pyramids. You can climb Mount Everest with Batman. Check out this place. It's a casino the size of a planet. You can lose your money there. You can get married. You can get divorced. You can go in there. People come to the Oasis for all the things they can do, but they stay because of all the things they can be. Tall, beautiful, scary, a different sex, a different species, live action, cartoon. It's all your call. Yeah, that's me. Well, that's my avatar. At least until I feel like changing. Except for eating, sleeping, and bathroom breaks, whatever people want to do, they do it in the Oasis.
Yeah, so that was like a brief summary of what the metaverse is about. I'm going to go straight into what's metaverse. So metaverse is a virtual or digital universe where users can interact with each other and computer-generated environment in real time. It combines. So that's like so the key point is that metaverse is a virtual space which is where users come to interact. So that it's not just so the internet is a digital space, not a digital space. Digital is like a 2D space, but metaverse is a 3D space. So it brings users to come and interact in the metaverse. So other things that it combines computer-generated environments in real time, combine virtual reality, augmented reality, and social networking and other technologies to create an immersive experiences. Users can generate avatars, explore realistic or fantastical environments, and engage in various activities like gaming, education, and commerce. Metaverse is not limited to a single platform and aims to provide a seamless interconnected network accessible through across different devices. It has the potential to revolutionize the communication, collaboration, and entertainment. So what it says that, like the way Meta came out now as Meta, it made them feel like as if they own the metaverse. But metaverse is not owned by Meta. It's owned like so anybody can create their own metaverse as far as it's a shared digital space. So that's like the basic introduction to the metaverse. So next slide, please. Yeah. So we have the evolution and history of the metaverse. So the word metaverse was coined back in 1980s and 1990s by an author, William Gibson, in his novel Neural Spencer. So that was the first time the word metaverse was used on Earth. So next is the virtual worlds and MMOs in the early 1990s and 2000. So we have Second Life. Second Life was invented in 2003. Was like a digital and virtual space where users come to interact with their avatars and socialize. And it was also a multiplayer game that on MMOs. And we also have the students of the virtual reality technology, which gained traction in 2010. So virtual technologies, virtual reality, like was the main, I say like is the main push for the metaverse, because it's what is like a full immersion of the virtual experience that the metaverse offers. And we have augmented reality and social platforms which gained traction in 2010. So that we say mostly from Snapchat and Instagram with their filters, but there are also a lot of other augmented reality platforms or tools in use like shopping and engineering and education. Sorry, next slide. Yep. So we also have the blockchain and the introduction in the 2010. But blockchain was, Bitcoin was, I think it was in 2009. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is a big part of the metaverse because it embodies the security that's going to be involved with the metaverse. So it's more secure than our current Web2 internet use. And also have recent developments in the 2020s, which we attribute to mostly AI and the faster computing and more powerful computers to experience this in real time. Then next slide. The next slide. So what are the characteristics of the metaverse? We have immersive virtual spaces. The metaverse offers immersive virtual spaces that simulate realistic or imaginative environments, enabling users to engage in various activities and experiences. And we have interconnectivity. So metaverse is characterized by its interconnectivity, allowing users to move users seamlessly between different virtual spaces and experiences. To the next slide or to the next metaverse world. Yes, next slide. Yes. So we have UGC, which is user-generated content. So currently on Web2, we still have like now that we're in a creator economy, out of creators making things, and the Web3 too, it goes on to the Web3 where we are going to have like user-generated content. So that's like a day in the metaverse, like all kind of stuff that we see on TikTok, but now I don't do on I don't be in 3D. So that's the then the next slide, social interaction. So we have social interaction and networking. So like this is one of the major goals of the metaverse to enhance. Sorry. Yeah, so this is one of the major goals of the metaverse to enhance social interaction and networking. So now the big question I have at this part is that like is that confusion or confusion? Is that the metaverse like says is like encouraging social interactions, but is at the same time it's creating more isolation. But in terms of social interaction, it's talking about like long distance communication and networking. Where in games like we have games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and the Second Life we mentioned before, where some users have become friends or long time friends through this platform. Why? Cool. So yeah, so we have multimodal experiences. The metaverse incorporates various technologies such as VR, augmented reality, haptic feedback, spatial audio to improve multimodal experiences and engage multi-sense and enhance immersion. So VR is like the major drive of the metaverse. Then we have AR, where we have augmented elements into our own reality. So then we have haptic feedback. Haptic feedback is more, how do I say, how do I say, haptic feedback is more like response to the, so that's like digital environment responding to our own physical environment, which is also like spatial computing. And we have spatial audio. So that's like, so spatial audio is about, like now, I'm talking to your mic now. Everyone is hearing my voice at the same time. But with spatial audio, we have like distance, like people that are far to me, my avatar won't hear my voice, and we have like we can perceive voice based on the distance. So next slide. And we have we have digital ownership and economy. So this is based on the NFT. It was a big trend last year. So the metaverse introduces the concept of digital ownership, where users can own virtual assets, currencies, and property within the virtual space. It also enables virtual commerce, allowing users to buy and sell, trade goods and services. So yeah, the NFT was mainly to the artwork, but in the metaverse, with the NFT, with the digital ownership and economy, we're talking about 3D assets. So not characters, they can own land, they can own any object in the metaverse, ranging from clothing to land to different a lot of different assets. So next slide. So you have scalability and accessibility. So the metaverse aims to accommodate a large number of users simultaneously, ensuring scalability. It also strives for accessibility, enabling users to access the metaverse from different devices and platforms, including computers, smartphones, and reality headsets. So the current vision of the metaverse is that is limited to certain type of hardware, but the computing power required to run environment in full time, it takes a lot. But it aims to defeat this problem by scaling. It is by scaling and increasing access to a lot of people and increase a lot of users to come to the metaverse. Okay, next slide. So we have components of the so these are what makes the metaverse a metaverse. So sometimes it doesn't need to be like all of them at the same time, or we can have like at least two or more. When they come together, they form the metaverse. The metaverse consists of several key components that contribute to its functional and immersive experiences. These components include, like I've said before, virtual reality. Virtual reality is the major, that is like the top component of the metaverse, where it enables users to immerse themselves in computer-generated virtual environments, typically through the use of headsets, providing a sense of presence and interaction. So virtual reality basically is when we wear that the VR headset to see this another environment. And now we're talking about like the virtual 3D space for the servers. So that's next slide. So we have AR. So AR overlays digital content onto the real world, allowing users to interact with virtual elements while still being aware of their physical surroundings. AR enhances the metaverse by blending virtual real world experiences. So for me, the most applicable use of metaverse is mostly AR, because I don't see myself going into a full digital world. I fear the augmentation that AR offers, because now you can see like both digital and physical together. So it's more like kind of like Iron Man kind of technology, like simple Java. So next slide. Then component, we have blockchain technology. So blockchain technology, which is like mostly crypto related to cryptocurrency, provides a decentralized and transparent infrastructure for digital asset ownership. It secures traction and flexible, verifiable, identified within the metaverse. It enables virtual economies and ensures trust and accountability. So, like I said earlier, Meta doesn't own the metaverse. So with the blockchain, it makes the metaverse more open and more public. So it's not, so it doesn't make it a private asset. So it's more of a public asset with the blockchain technology, and it makes it more secured. So next slide. Yes. So we have social interaction. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So social interaction is a crucial component of the metaverse. It includes features like chat, voice communication, virtual gatherings, and social networking platforms to facilitate connections, collaboration among these users. So the metaverse brings social interaction. Like last 2 years or last year, this guy, what's this guy's name again, sir? But one of the one American artists held a concert in the metaverse. Like that's one of the major goals of the metaverse, to bring different users around the world to share for social gatherings and networking. Yeah, Travis Scott, thank you. So next slide. Yes, so we have AI. So AI, artificial intelligence enhances the metaverse by creating intelligent virtual agents, NPCs, that's non-player characters, and chatbots that can interact with users, provide assistance, and simulate creativity. So our major chatbot, which is ChatGPT. Now imagine ChatGPT being like your like what's the guy's name again, sir? Like your Alfred. So you can see ChatGPT in his body, contact ChatGPT. And with NPCs, like we can't have every time, like it can't be always be full with humans. So we still need AI to act like humans in the metaverse, or when you're asleep, your AI can take over your own body to interact with other users in the metaverse. So that's what like artificial intelligence component of the metaverse is about. Next slide. Then we have spatial computing. Spatial computing technologies enables the metaverse to understand and respond to physical world among users to interact with digital content in the real world context. It includes technologies like depth sensing cameras and spatial mapping. So this spatial computing is one of the most important components of the metaverse, because if I'm in, let's say like now I'm in a 2x2 room and I'm looking at my metaverse environment, which is a desert, the spatial computing makes me remember that I'm in a 2x2 room so that I wouldn't run and hit my head on the wall or injure myself. So spatial computing, we've seen metaverse or AR games where you can interact with your digital assets with your environment. Like now, the Apple's Quest Pro, the Apple Quest Pro or the Apple MR headset. Some of the AR assets or digital elements could be occluded by elements in a physical realm. Sometimes that we can have like your chair in your office or your house, still blocking the screen that you're looking at in your metaverse or through your headset. So that's what I'm talking about. And in present sense, is what is in Tesla cars, like Tesla cars, most depth sensing things that include like things like LiDAR technology. We have special computing working with it. So next slide. So next slide. Yes, so content creation tools. So Metaverse provides tools for users to create and contribute their own content, including virtual objects, environment, experiences. These tools empower users to experience their creativity and contribute to the evolved metaverse. So the metaverse is like an open land. Let's say like all those lands in Lekki or Island where people have come and build things on. So the metaverse offers tools where we have users come and build on experiences. So we can have like Neukleos studios in the metaverse where we have like can showcase our own work in our digital space. We also have users building their own games, building their own experiences in the metaverse, which is content creation tools. And this is mostly hardware and software. So we have like the headsets, the tracking technologies, and all the stuff. Like it incorporates both speaker technologies and other kind of technologies for content creation tools. Because it's not our basic it's not our current it's not our current camera and tripod. It's more of like the existing cameras and motion tracking technology. Yeah. So question of the metaverse. Next slide. So metaverse has the potential to revolutionize various industries and offer a wide range of applications. Some key applications of the metaverse include entertainment and gaming, which is the biggest use case. So the metaverse can transform entertainment experiences by providing immersive virtual worlds for gaming, virtual event, concerts, and interactive storytelling. It offers new ways for users to engage with content, socialize, and participate in shared experiences. So for the entertainment and gaming side of the metaverse, like I said, like from the previous component, we had the concerts held in the metaverse, which is one of the entertainment use case. Then gaming use case, we have like Fortnite, Roblox, and Second Life. They're all games that are majorly
Olatuiyi.
Hi, please. We can hear your background, but we cannot hear anything.
hello.
Okay, what's happening?
Hi, T. Are you there?
Um, let me see. Let me see. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
So so from the concept to the games, like I said, then also it's using movies like for the for the Mandalorian. We had the movie being shot many
Hello,
universal
Tui.
yeah.
What happened? And are you fine? Let's start with that first.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, because we're hearing a lot of background noise and
Okay, yeah,
exclamation.
no, that was
Okay, please.
yeah. So like I said, for entertainment and gaming, we have a use case in movies, which I'll use Mandalorian for example. So the Mandalorian was shot mainly with something called the volume. The volume incorporates kind of technology where we have like a back screen instead of using like the regular green screen or using set locations. So they created the environment in Unreal Engine and filmed everything through the on set in the volume. Okay, so next slide. Next slide. So I think okay, yeah, education and learning. So the metaverse can enhance education by offering interactive and immersive learning environments. It enables visual classrooms, simulations, and collaborative learning experiences, providing students with access to global resources and opportunities for experimental learning. So for learning case, I would say because we have like three types of learners. We have the visual learners, the tactical learners, and the audio learners. But with the metaverse, we have a plot for the visual learners where they can like see or where everything they want to learn can be created in for them to look at. So let's say like now, for instance, now in secondary school, we had lot of practicals that we didn't do in physics, biology, or chemistry. For me being a science student, but like so with the metaverse now, imagine in a scenario where we created all these practicals for us to see. It have been more memorable for the students and promote a better educational experiences than just reading and not seeing what you're doing. Next slide. So we have next slide. So we have business and commerce. So the metaverse opens up possibilities for virtual commerce, enabling users to buy, sell, and trade virtual goods and services. It can host virtual marketplaces, virtual showrooms, and virtual conferences, transforming how business interact with with customers and conduct transactions. So for this business and commerce now, we have NFT, which was can I hear me? Hello.
Yes, you can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Tui.
Okay. Let's be sure. So for business and commerce, we have like mainly NFTs that occurs currently. And for other assets that are being sold, so we have like the lands that are being sold on Sandbox. We have like clothing and the other things that have been sold. So these are like transactions that run in the metaverse. And the metaverse will also have their own currency. We have different currencies for each metaverse. So Second Life has their own currency. Roblox have their own currency. Social Land has their own currency. So these are like different business and commercial operations that are going on in the metaverse. So next slide. Time has gone. We have still to cover. So we have communication and collaboration. So the metaverse fosters communication by providing virtual meeting places, virtual offices, virtual co-working environments. It allows remote teams to work together, hold meetings, and collaborate on projects transcending the physical boundaries. So this part includes for communication and collaboration. I'll use Blender for example. So Blender is a 3D software, and it offers this function where plenty users can come together in one file to work on the same project. So I'm in my own computer or in my own metaverse, in my own my visual site, I'm looking at, I'm working in the same file. That's a good example. Let's use how we both work on one document at the same time. So one Word document, and we have like multiple people working on the same document at the same time. So like metaverse offers is more like a 3D environment and virtual space. Next slide. So next slide. Yeah. So we have healthcare and telemedicine. Metaverse application in healthcare enables virtual consultation, medical training, simulations, and remote healthcare delivery. It can facilitate medical education, patient support groups, and therapeutic experiences. So for use case in the for use case in the healthcare and telemedicine sector, so we have like it's still towards more of AR augmentation of digital assets for towards medical goals. Then we have like more of training and simulations for students and patients. So next slide to go fast. So next slide. Okay. So, then we see how the social networking and community building, which we've mentioned. So yes, next slide. Next slide. So we have architecture and design. The metaverse can be utilized in architecture and design industries, allowing virtual modeling workflows and collaborative design reviews. It offers a cost-effective and efficient way to visualize and refine architectural projects. So this is more of like all the so this is more towards real estate and architectural people where they can create where they can give where they can create metaverses where the customers can come and explore or review how their building is, and it's already existing currently. Yeah. We have tourism and next slide. So that's how much. That's very much. So we have tourism and exploration. The metaverse can provide water tourism experiences, allowing users to explore virtual replicas of real-world locations or fantastical environments, offers opportunities for cultural exchange, historical simulations, and immersive travel experiences. So for this tourism exploration, I'll say this this more of like we have like the VR on taking you on to another part of the world. Part of the world. That's on that. Next slide. Bum, 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 bum. So next slide. So we have implication and challenges of the metaverse. So first we have economic opportunities. So the metaverse can create new business models, jobs, and revenue, especially in areas like virtual commerce and virtual experiences. So next slide. We have enhanced competition and collaboration. It offers enhanced competition to fostering global connection and enabling collaboration on a scale not previously possible. So for now, so like this competition has been coming up frequently and frequently. I would say like let's like now for engineering or architecture, where you can like both view what you are doing, or you can both test materials, test the models you are coming up with, or review models like that. So it enhances competition and collaborations in that form. Then transforming industries. Next slide. I can't hear myself. So the metaverse has the potential to disrupt industries like gaming, entertainment, education, and healthcare, offering innovative and immersive experiences. So these industries are major industries that involve a visual experience or kind of collaboration if that it needs more enhancement. So the metaverse has potential to make this better. Next slide. So privacy and security. So protecting user data, ensuring privacy and preventing unauthorized access to personal information within the metaverse is a significant challenge. So privacy is the current so privacy and security is the current challenge with the Web 2. But by the metaverse incorporating mostly blockchain technology, it becomes a more secure platform. Next slide. Next slide. Then we have digital divide. So this is unequal access to technology and the metaverse. And the metaverse can widen digital divide, limiting opportunities for those between resources and connectivity. So this talks about how, like, currently in the world, like, we don't like that. That is US, the technology of US and Nigeria. Not everyone in Nigeria uses like or is on internet yet. We still have electricity issues. And being the metaverse running with mostly electrical headsets or appliances. Not everyone in Nigeria can access the internet or even have a phone. Then apart from even just having the phone, some of these things are too expensive. Like we have the Apple Quest Pro going at $5,000. So that's like quite expensive for everybody to just get say they want to go into the metaverse. Next slide. What's that? Then we have content moderation. So maintaining a safe and inclusive environment in the metaverse requires effective content moderation and combating issues like harassment and hate speech. So content moderation has been a major problem of the internet where people just go around saying anything. The metaverse, the metaverse aims to maintain a safe and inclusive environment for users. Next slide. Um, bum, 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 bum. Yep. So we have ethical contribution. So the metaverse raises ethical questions surrounding digital ownership, virtual identities, and impact on real world relationship and mental well-being. So this talk about like if like from the intro example of the metaverse from Ready Player One. If for people that have seen the movie, they know that they had like major real world consequences with the use case of the Oasis. Where some people almost killed themselves, or there was a short war that happened throughout the period, and some people almost committed suicide from losing all their digital assets. Next slide. Okay. Technical infrastructure. So developing a robust technical infrastructure capable of supporting the metaverse scale performance and interoperability is a challenge that needs to be addressed. So he talks about how the kind of computer we so this kind of talks about how the kind of computers we use for the metaverse needs to be more robust than what we have now. So if we look at the current metaverse, it looks like the games from the early 2000s where the graphics is terrible. You still have like technical issues on how to run the real time and high graphics kind of experiences that we want from the metaverse. So just go to the next slide. Next slide. So exploring the metaverse. Big um, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can. Please go ahead.
Yes. So we have exploring metaverse platforms and initiatives. So we have Roblox. So Roblox is an intergenerated content platform that allows users to create and play games as well as socialize with others. It has a vast user base and offers a wide range of virtual experiences. That's so this is like the graphics UI of or the look of Roblox metaverse. We have the central land. Next slide. Yeah. So we have decentralized. Stellar is a blockchain-based virtual world where users can own, build, and monetize virtual content, land, and assets. It enables users created experiences, social interactions, and virtual events. So a couple of times we've gone into the treasure land in the office, and this is the look of the treasure land. So the graphics is still kind of terrible. That doesn't look inviting yet. That's Second Life. Next slide. The Second Life is a long-standing virtual world where users can create avatars, explore virtual environments, and engage various activities, including socializing, gaming, and virtual commerce. The Second Life is like the oldest metaverse metaverse experience that occurs in the world currently. Because it was invented in 2003, but at that time it wasn't known as the metaverse. Because metaverse trend every started in the 2020 due to the COVID virus. But Second Life has been existing way before then. So just like a multiplayer kind of multiplayer GTA. We have next slide. Then we have VR chat. So VR chat is a social platform that focuses on virtual reality experiences where users can create and customize avatars, explore generated worlds, and engage in social interaction with others participating. So these are like you can see that from what I'm saying, they all have the same similarities where it involves users coming to a digital world to create and socialize. And we have Fortnite, which is like the most common one in recent time. Next slide. Dun, 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 dun. 6 minutes. Yeah. So Fortnite. So Fortnite, which is primarily known as a popular battle royale game, Fortnite has evolved into a special social platform that hosts virtual concerts and other interactive experiences, attracting a massive user base. So the concert that was held by Travis Scott happened Fortnite in the Fortnite world, where it brought that come and explore his world with Travis Scott. So next slide. Next slide. Yeah, so we have Rec Room. So Rec Room is a social VR platform that offers a range of multiplayer games, creative tools, and social activities where users can interact with others in a virtual environment and participate in shared experience. Next slide. Yeah. Next slide. So we have Sansa. So Sansa is a virtual world platform that allows users to create and monetize their own virtual experiences, including games, events, and virtual experiences. So now, so the biggest, which is which this is the second last slide. So the biggest, or let's say the biggest. So Ready Player One is the best way to define what the metaverse is about because it explores everything we've mentioned earlier, from the business to the e-commerce to social gatherings to communication to business use case to education and everything like the this movie explores everything. Ready Player One by an Klein, both the novel and film adaptation directed by Steven Spielberg, presents a captivating vision of the metaverse. The story revolves around a massive virtual reality universe called the Oasis, where people escape their everyday lives to engage in immersive experiences, socialize, and compete for valuable results, for valuable rewards. The case study showcases the potential of the metaverse concept in capturing the vanishing audience worldwide. It highlights the power of creating rich, interconnected virtual worlds and the profound impact they can have on the society, culture, and entertainment. So if you really want to like fully understand like the full potential of the metaverse, the best to see Ready Player One or Wreck-It Ralph. So next slide. So next slide. That's next slide. So any questions? So, no, any question? The second to the last one, for six slide. Hello. Yes.
Yes, Tui, I hear you.
Yes, guys. Any questions?
All right, Tui, I'm not sure we have time for questions. Time is almost up. I think you're in the metaverse in this session, honestly. And I think you're doing well in the metaverse, right? We might have to take the session again. I'll find a better way to do it, right? But thank you, everyone, and have a lovely rest of the day.
Thank you.